Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Rita, and today I'll be reading you Genesis chapter 11, part 3. Genesis chapter 12, part 3. Verses 2 to 3. Only God can make someone's name great. The men at Babel tried to make themselves great, but they failed. The Hebrew words here are words that could describe a king. Later, Abraham was called a prince, and Sarah was called a mother of kings. Abraham was not really a king or a prince, but he became an important man, and kings would be among his descendants. Abraham could only give a blessing to other people if he had left Haran. God blessed him so that he, Abraham, could bless other people. God's blessings is for all. It is not just for the Israels. Later, Laban said to Jacob, God has blessed me because of you. God blessed the household of Phathar, the Egyptians, because of Joseph. The people in Egypt got food during the famines because of Joseph. It was not only Jacob and his family that got food. This promise was not just for Abraham, it was also for his descendants. It called the Israels. Balaam repeated his promise when he was speaking out the Israels in Numbers. But especially, this promise was about Abraham's greatest descendant. The Bible has already spoken about this descendant in Genesis. This descendant would destroy the power of sins and the devil. This descendant is Jesus, and by his death, Jesus frees people so that they could become the sons of God. And this blessing that we received by means of Jesus is for people from all nations. Genesis 4 to 5. Abraham left home. God guided him, and Abraham arrived at a country called Canaan. Verse 7. Abraham built an altar for God's honor. But some ancestors of Abraham had built a city or tower of their own honor. Abraham built the altar and he prayed to God. His worship included work as well as words. Verse 8 to 9. Abraham continued to travel through the land that God was giving him. And Abraham was grateful. He built another altar. Thank you for watching. That was Genesis chapter 12, part 3. Hope you enjoyed.